Hello there. So today's another evening where I'm just going to code a little bit. I'm actually today not really in the mood for coding, but I'm just doing it for the sake of habit, so that I keep the habit of just doing stuff. Because in the end, if I don't keep my habits, my good habits, they will be gone. Yeah, and I will become lazy. Now I'm really feeling lazy today, but let's not give in to the pleasure of leaning back and procrastinate. Let's do stuff. So here's the code. At least I got some tea. Okay, I don't like that song too much. This song is from Gothic 1, but unfortunately I don't find many good metal covers of Gothic 1. Which is really unfortunate, because Gothic 1 has such good music. It's incredible. Unfortunately, pretty much a forgotten game. We'll get a remake, but I don't have much hope, to be honest, because I actually know. I have known an ex-developer from the team, and pretty problematic person. And problematic persons, there are plenty in development. Look at me. And pretty much the biggest issue is that there's too many people with a huge ego who just don't have any good scientific value, or they don't produce a lot of stuff. Okay, what am I even doing here? Where did I even stop? Yeah, I'm just looking at code and I'm like, okay, what does it do? Okay, so we have this point here, this offset reference point. It has to be deleted when on destroy, but it didn't. Yeah, this didn't delete itself on destroy. Yeah, here we have another one. So this is a huge issue. This point should have deleted itself. So let's delete it now. But these previews here, they also should have deleted themselves. So let's go to the brush, which creates these assets, and let's make sure that on destroy everything gets deleted. So on destroy, on destroy, on destroy, on destroy. It should be at the bottom somewhere. On destroy. Okay, it would have been better if I would have just collapsed everything, just to be able to look at it faster. Okay, and it's not on destroy, it's on disable. Now I'm not sure if this on disable will trigger each time. Unity editor on destroy, on disable. Let's see. Okay, on disable can be used for any cleanup code. So I think we're doing the right thing here. So for just some reason the offset point didn't destroy itself. Let's keep an eye on that. But according to the documentation, we should have used it in the correct way, and that's bugging me quite a little bit. Oh, sorry. So, according to the documentation, it's pretty clear that they want us to do the cleanup right here in this code. So, I mean, for any cleanup code is pretty much straightforward, and there's not much of interpretation that you can do there. So let's go on and look at what is the next feature that we want to do. So we can rotate this, and it works perfectly. You can draw here, works perfectly, and we could pretty much finish. I'm really looking forward to using this. So that's kind of bad because I'm too impatient. I need to call my inner strength and patience for the last thing that I want to do, and this is to finish all the offset functions. So basically there's only 2 functions left, and we change the offset point, and the offset point is also changing the position of the objects with it. And the second one is that we can rotate in another angle than 90 degrees. And then we will pretty much be done. So it looks quite easy on paper. And we had one problem with the offset point. And that is that we just look for the highest offset. Let's also look at the lowest offset. Yeah, I know it's never used. Ah, come on. So now we can save up the highest and lowest value. That's an easy change here. So what do we do with that? So then we have pretty much 2 cases. Either then one of those 2 is 0, then we want to set the offset point just to be outside. And if both are not this 0, we have a range. No, actually, we only care for the highest value. We only care for the we can only care for the highest value. Let's keep the part with the lowest value. Actually, we can just care for the highest value and say, hey, if this is the highest value, we can look at how much we have to multiply from 0 to this value. Not multiply. We have to, but we have to look at the factor that we decrease and increase this if we reset the offset point, and then we apply it to every other value too. And this would make it that we can then change the point, and every layer will scale equally. It's a very good communistic function. And we call this... No, let's not do another communist joke. I was trying to come up with another communist joke there, but like communist calculation. But actually, I don't think it's funny. Yeah, fun. I would like to have fun. It's kind of sad that for a long time I really didn't enjoy let myself go. Like, not in the sense of undisciplined, not going, but of having your head free. I always thought, like, first when I was getting out of school, hey, when you get maybe a girlfriend, it's going to get better. It's good. And then I thought, if I get a job, it's going to get better. Just finish your master's degree with the best degree that you can have. No, I got all that. Maybe not the girlfriend, but I got a really good degree, got a job, and I'm not free. Because I think maybe the true freedom does not come from the outside circumstances. So maybe I'm myself not free. And that's weird. It's like I have this kind of passion to let go of all the things that bug me. Yeah, I'm taking everything in my life that is not right hard. Maybe I just forgot how to enjoy myself. Maybe I forgot to relax. Well, then I have to learn it. Let's relax right now. Okay, that's boring. Much better. So if I think maybe my mind is at peace, but I also have to be at peace with my body. So okay, now I want to do this. I want to have a menu function here where I can just click it like like this. I can just click it. What the hell? I can just click it like this, the offset point, and change the distance to the point. Yeah, it would generally be great. I have to look something up. Okay, you just checking if these layers are shifting with a different speed. Yes, they do. Okay, we don't need that point anymore. So how do we do this? So we pretty much can just look at the. Oh, my cat is so cute. Oh, she's rolling on the floor. Oh, let me pet her. Was ist sie? Willkommen. Off she goes. Yeah, I think I will not get her to like being on my lap. But it doesn't matter. Cats should not be dependent on me. Should be dependent on food? On something more meaningful. What do you mean would be more meaningful than myself? For a cat. Maybe another cat? Maybe freedom. Oh dear. No, they don't have freedom. No, for real, what is the sense of life for a cat? What is the sense of life for a cat? To meow. Maybe for the cat, the sense of life is not in some deeper meaning. I don't really see that. Maybe it would be to spread their genes and have offspring. But I think it's more to be in the moment. I think a cat is a creature that should live in the moment and enjoy that. So yeah, maybe it's boring currently, but I will get my pets even more stuff and they have to endure for a bit. Well, for a bit is important here. I don't want my cats to suffer from boredom. And I play with my cats every day and or do something. Just that eventually I run out of ideas. That's why my cats are a little bit... Yeah, they're a little bit... weird. Okay. I got an error here. When did I make an error? Let's just Control Z until the error is gone. Okay. Yeah. So I didn't do anything yet. So this is the customized workflows function, and it has regions. Now these regions will be gone later. Could also do it today, sure, and make them into partial classes. Yeah. Because regions, I think regions are better for inner functions than for structuring one big function. Yeah. Now I don't have any reason to make these regions here into their own classes. They can just be partial classes. But yeah, with regions I'm pretty unhappy. I tried them and for the first time, and I think they are just not worthy. So here in the end we have dynamic mouse shifting. And this is what we want to look at. And what we want to copy. Let's just just do this. Let's just copy this region and insert it again. Now everything inside of there says you dumb fuck. I'm already inside. Okay, let's now say offset point function. So the first function that we would have is get offset reference point. Offset. Get offset reference point. Then we have this offset reference point, which should be named offset reference point. And And this is pretty much it. Now we don't want to create an offset reference point if there's none there. That's not the it's not part of this region. That is inside of the game object brush. Okay, so what kind of method do we want? Well, we want to have something with like this. Okay, they just changed this mouse shifting mode. Okay. So there's supposed to be two functions in here. One is going to be, so let's say offset point. And this one is going to be change offset. And the second one is going to be change rotation. So how do we do that even? Okay, so let's first go for enum offset mode. This will only two change offset and none. And for the rotation, I'm not sure if it belongs in here. I think the rotation does not belong in here. So if you do this, switch this mouse shifting mode to none, please. And we need a second mode. And this offset mode is going to be changed inside of this function. And we will change the offset until the next click. Yeah. And after that, we will make a function to change the rotation. Yeah, there's only one thing left, and there's the rotation, but the rotation doesn't have to do anything with the offset. It looks like it has, but on second thought, it does not have. It's just straight up an angle. So let's rename this into additional functions. And change this to additional mode. And then we will have another menu item for change rotation. Change rotation. And for some reason I copied the wrong function there. So this doesn't have a parameter. And it's pretty much the same as the other function here. I don't know if we need this offset reference point. We pretty much should. What we actually should have is. No, we don't need this reference point. What we should have is a brush. We need a brush for this. But that's rudimentary. And let's just not care for the mouse shifting mode for now. It's maybe not worth what you think about. So input function. So this is going to set the rotation inside the current selected brush. We just have to use this on scene. And with the additional functions, we have to also listen to click. Okay, so far so good. So this is hard. We want to do our switch before listen to click. Because this time we want to shift before we are clicking. Switch additional mode. And there we have 3 cases. Change offset. So in this case, we want then to change the position of the offset reference point, which is pretty close to what we do with the dynamic reference point. This time we want to do it with the offset reference point. We also need the we also need the mouse position before we call the switch. Oh, then we calculate the position. So Oh, I smell something. Short break, because I have to take care of some cat thing. Short break. Okay, she doesn't like that too much, but she endures. She really likes to be on my back though. Hey, I'm not really sure if she maybe does like this. A little bit hard. I can't see her face. It looks like she just endures. Come on. Yeah, okay. Let's release her. At least I don't feel the panic in her anymore. Back in the day I always felt like she was panicking. And I don't feel her claws anymore. So she's getting better. So in this I calculate a new position for the dynamic reference point. Also do this for the offset point. Okay, calculate that here. So what do we want to do? So we don't care for the Z position. That doesn't matter. Where's this coming from? So what I want to do here is, now the first thing that I had in mind is that you would change the point, like by having this green point to be the start, and then you would adjust the point, offset point to that point like this. But what if we rotated it like this? And then we have to change it in a straight line to the origin. So we need the origin. We need the origin, obviously. And we need it for both rotation and the offset change. So let's create private static vector free additional mode origin. And let's set it up once we start this one of those functions here. And then we would have to get the mouse position. God damn it, and we only can get that on scene view. But we can. No. That is not a good idea. We actually have to get the same reference as this brush here. And it doesn't. Where does it calculate the middle? I think it doesn't. So we need this mouse word position ref to be a public variable. And where do we put it? And these fields all don't make much sense. It's private, so we can put it in the end. Just put it to the end. Come on, there's so many public things. I think it's good like here. Oh no, it's public non-serialized. Where do we have that? Here's things that are hidden in the inspector. So I think it could fit here. And this is hidden inspector. Don't need to see that in the inspector. And then we have to get the reference to the grid palette editor. Yeah, we need to get the current brush and see if it's one of our brushes. If not, we return. Like here. Now I'm not sure about this. Just say if this brush class is null, we don't need the hidden grid though. And then we get the mouse word position reference out of the brush class, because that's where that's makes it harder to bug this, because now we are referencing to the same mouse word position. Now you would think that hey, That one should be the same as the one on scene inside of this function. But what if not? So I don't know. Let's just use the same reference each time. It will be safe. And here we can basically just copy the code. The only line that changes is this change rotation. We could even just use the same code, make a method here, because we use the same code twice. Too much autism, let's do that. But why private void static void additional mode setup. Fuck. And all I want to do is new mode. Set this to the new mode. And then I just call this function inside of here and say change rotation. Yeah, it immediately works. And now I can also copy this here and just say change offset. We use the same method, same code lines. There's only one line of code changing, so this is actually, I guess it's pretty good practice. I don't see any value in it though. Okay, so yeah, we now made the setup for our final functions. I'm going to the toilet for short breaks though, so BRB. Okay, let's return and try to be productive. So we have two modes here. And the easier one is the change rotation mode. The harder one is the change offset mode. So we should change, maybe start with the harder one because we are not lazy people. But that's what I normally would like to do, because I just like to just get rid of the hard task, and then you can have all the fun. But in this case, it would make sense to start with the change rotation, because when we have the change rotation function set up, it's going to get easier to then it's going to get easier to then test the change offset function, because the change offset function is going to be very much different with different rotations. So if we make the change offset function first, we might be in the position where we finish it, get it to work, then do the change rotation function, and then realize that we overlooked something completely and have to redo our code in the change offset function again. It would make it so that we lose a lot of time, and that would be not a good idea. So I think it's more wise to start with change rotation. There's one thing that get offset reference point though. We go down here. We could also just look at the brush class and get that reference point instead of just generically trying to find it. So the wash class does have this offset reference point. Where's it saved up? This offset point. Where is it saved? Where is it? Here. We can just take that. Group it with this mouse world position ref, and now they both will be available. Let me check what this is returning. So this returns false if it can't find it. And will return Q2 else. Okay, so if this is not true, we want to go on here. If this is not true, we return, but else we will have this offset reference point. Okay, now we want to change the rotation. And the rotation will be the... it doesn't matter, the Z position doesn't matter. It will be the mouse wheel position. Yeah, what will it be? Let's paint. Let's be professional here. And paint is weird. Why do we have this? Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay, I can stretch it here. As really, doesn't this have a better mode where you can just see? So you can't change the settings of paint, I guess. There's no dark mode, I guess. Ah. Okay, we need that. That's essential. MS Paint with dark mode. Yes. Oh, but it's just a preview. So yeah, you can pretty much try to hack up MS Paint. Come on. I'm just going to take the solution when it's ready. Okay. So let's say we have our mouse position here. That's our mouse position. This is the root. And we have our offset point here. Now this is the object root position. We have the offset point here. And now we want to do this. Let's say the mouse can now be at any point around this point. So let's say the mouse is here. Now this red point would have to rotate around this position, and this would be its new point. So how do we do that? So we have to make sure that this is the same radius R. So we pretty much know that this. But what we know is the distance. We know the distance We know the direction. We know this direction. It doesn't matter though. We don't care for this direction, but we can calculate this direction. Let's just call this. Let's call this P, and then let's call the direction px. And that would be, I think that would also already be sufficient. So the D is the magnitude. And there it goes. MS Paint at best. Oh, that's new. They added one function after years of Paint development. Paint, best program. Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole function that we need. Pretty easy to calculate. So, but we won't do this inside of here. Let's too much. Let's first just cover this out and make a new function. Calculate new mouse new rotation position, and this requires a vector 3 and the mouse world position. And the offset reference point. What else do we need? An offset reference point. We calculate from. There's one thing missing, one point missing. That's the position from the brush. We don't access it here. Let's just make sure we create this function here. Oh. Yeah, she really likes that. Okay, let's continue. Change. What did I call it? Something change. And it will be y weight static vector 3. So. Oh, ist alles gut? Das ist gut. Was ist? Du bist fast rausgefallen. Alles gut, Start. So, vector 3. New rotation. If I calculate the new position, I can just set it. Let's rotation position. So I still have my paint function here on. So on here, I'm putting that on my second monitor though. So first load point distance is going to be the distance between oh come on, don't do that. Distance between these 2 points. No. Need the transform. Transform of the brush and then we could then maybe make a new method. Get brush mouse reference point brush mouse reference, and then we just get the oh, it's mouse world position reference. Ah, that's alright. Vector 3. This can't be an out though. Not a bool either. I'm not sure. How do we do this? We can give the bool, and default this will be default. I think that's it. Then it's vector 3 0. So vector 3 initialize this. We can Oh, we can just create it inside of that function. Okay. So we want the distance between this point and so if this we can't get this point, return. We have to return a bool. Return false. And then we will have an out here, unfortunately. I'm not really sure about out. Sometimes they are a little bit unwieldy. New position. You know what? Let's just set that motherfucker. Yeah. Don't need to return anything. We just need to after that we just set a point. That's not something that we need to do outside of this function. So we need the distance between those 2 points. Yeah. Now we have that distance, and now we have to get a vector v direction, and it's going to be just the brush reference point minus the mouse world position. And now the only thing we need is vector 3 new position. And by the way, we turn true if we succeed in the end. So vector 3 new position is going to be, according to this, it's going to be this direction with this distance. So how do we do this? This sounds weird. How do we go this direction, which could be infinitely much, but just by this distance? It's pretty easy, by the way. Just normalize the direction. And I'm not sure how we do this. Let's just try times the point distance. Let's see what we get here. I think that's it. And then that's the whole complete function. Ouch. Something in my arm. Weird. And then we just set the position of the offset reference point. So this needs to be a game object, by the way. Not sure about this error. Why do we get this error? Ah, okay, okay. Just need to do this as a function. And then the function will do everything that we want. In the end, we just want to change the position of this to our new position that we just calculated. And yeah, that's it. And I expect this to not work actually. But and then they have to look at the on-click behavior. So here we want, let's just straight up set the let's just set the additional mode to none. I think that's the easiest code that we could put in there. Not do any if checks or anything. We don't want to do anything else specifically. We have something in the console here, but let's ignore that. Let's additional function, change rotation. Doesn't do anything. Okay. We get any errors? That's weird. I would expect this to throw an error at least. Well, I think there's two things going on here. The first, we didn't stop the grid game object brush from setting the positions. So how do we do that? Yeah, we basically have to do another if here. Oh, that's unfortunate. But don't see a way around it now. So, whoopsie. Change offs. Change mode. So comment that, because that's pretty much clear. If the user is using a function to set a new offset or rotation. Yeah. We still want to update the offset then. So think it would be like this. And I also want to see if we ever go into this function here. Debug.log called. We also have to make sure that in this case we set the brush class dot change mode true. And also set it to false once we clicked. Do we ever need the brush class here? No. So we have to get it again. Actually, we don't care about the offset point in this case. Holy shit. I'm really into it now. Now time flies by, so... Oh goddamn. Change rotation. Okay, nothing's happening. That's weird. Do we get so far? Debug.log setup complete. Oh come on! I had now that I start coding, I'm having fun. Time just flies by and it's gone. So just get there, okay? Okay, how far do we get? I think it's then stopping at the first function. So this is returning true. If it can get the game object, okay. Of course, it's going to never get through. Okay, let's look at it again. Where is the rotation? What the fuck? How can it be so buggy? I click this. And the offset reference point just starts trolling me. Okay. Okay, it's not working as intended. But hey, at least we know that we get as far as this is called. And we're setting the point. So that's something. I don't yet see the problem. Let's maybe just see what we get out of here. Hey Luna. Luna. Luna, ich will essen. Rüber. Om nom 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 nom. Essen. Ja. Ja. Geh rüber. Okay. So what happened here? There is the I just saw that the auto feeder is going to feed her, and if she's sleeping, she basically gets up and just falls out from the shelf. And I don't want that. And that's why I warn her. Hey, the auto feeder is going to start soon. Else she might throw things around by trying to jump at the auto feeder as fast as possible. Okay, let's now go and click on this. Click on change rotation. This is a little bit weird. The point distance here seems to be always the same. And the direction has 2 zeros in X and Y. That doesn't make sense. So maybe we plugged in the wrong values. Okay, now I can click and it will be normal again, but let's see. We do plug in the right values. But that direction does not make much sense. The new position does make sense. It's the mouse position that is weird. The direction. Yeah, what am I even doing? I'm calculating two mouse positions on top of each other. Of course, something weird is going to come out. And the direction is the... Oh no, the brush mouse reference point has to be stopped when not using change mode. Oh, it will be stopped. It will never get here. But first of all, it looks like this change mode is not set to true. Oh no, this mouse to world will set the mouse world position reference, okay. Let's just do this in an if function. That's an issue. And after that I will quit. I have to go to sleep. Okay, let's go. And that makes more sense. So the direction now seems to make more sense, but only particularly. The distance seems to be going up, which is not good. Okay. So unfortunately we didn't fix the thing, but we made a good progress, and I think we're pretty much in front of a breakthrough for the rotation function. And after that, there's only one function with the offset left. So yeah, it's just a matter of time until we yeah, get this to work. And I guess I might have to do that on the whole weekend, but on Sunday at last this whole thing will be ready at last. And yeah, so on Sunday we will have the last function working. I'm skeptical with the time schedule that I can get this to work on Saturday. So because normally either something just goes wrong and it just takes forever, or I'm getting lazy, or I have something important to do and just can't do it on Saturday. Both of the cases are very common. Yeah. So yeah, I might do something for the cats, build something, or yeah, having to do something inside of my apartment. Then I basically can't do anything on Saturday, and I don't have much free time. I'm coming from home from work and just stream, so I guess the only thing that I can do is do more home office. I'm after that, but it's not always possible. No, in the next weeks it won't make sense. I will do that as soon as it will make sense. That I will do 2 more days home office on Monday and Thursday, and there I can really have some time in the evening where I can code for myself. So, well, the plan is now to do the whole thing on Saturday, but I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you all have a wonderful good night. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.